Five Out Basketball, 5 segments, 5 takes. This is the podcast for NBA conversations. This is 5 Out Basketball, and it starts in 3, 2, 1.
We're going to kind of keep it the award feeling for our next segment. This one is not going to be... Everton, did you go by predictions or did you go by what you would vote for? So I think I went by what I would prefer.
I went mostly what I would prefer, but a little bit prediction, but mostly what I would go for.
Okay, so then we're going to keep it the 5-out award theme, but this is going to be the 5-out all NBA teams. So we're going to look at the 3 all NBA teams, we're going to look at all defensive teams, and we're going to look at all rookie teams.
Yeah. All right, cool. Let's do it.
So if we're going all NBA, you're going to start with the first team. And I'm not going to lie, this is probably the easiest first team to ever have to do in the history of the sport.
Yeah.
I think the first 4 are 100% locks, and the fifth one's like maybe a 95% lock. I can maybe see an argument for 1 or 2 other guys, but I think we're stretching to do it.
Yeah.
Especially with one of those guys I love. So I would love to make that argument, but I'm not because that'd just be too much hating. But my first all NBA team, by the way, is positionless.
Yeah.
I had, in no order, I had Luka Doncic, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Nikola Jokic, and Jason Tatum.
Literally the exact same. I had the exact same 5. I think this has probably been one of the most clear-cut, all NBA first teams. Luka's been Luka, SGA has been SGA, Giannis, Tatum, Jokic. These are the 5 MVP candidates, I guess.
Yeah.
But let's just call spade a spade. They've been the best, or they've performed the best this season. So easily those are the 5 first teamers.
And I know some people hate Jason Tatum, but it's clear bias if this isn't your top 5. I feel like
yeah.
So not much to talk about that one. There's not really a debate to have.
Mm-mm.
These first 2 players I'm going to say for my second team are the only players I can maybe see an argument, but that's still stretching.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
I went Jalen Brunson,
Mm-hmm.
Anthony Edwards, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant, Anthony Davis.
Okay. So I pretty much had the same thing except for 1. So I had Jalen Brunson. Yeah. Jalen Brunson, Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, LeBron, and KD.
So who'd you leave out? Kawhi?
Yeah.
Really? If I were to leave everybody out, I think KD would have been the one I was going to debate.
I mean, I can't argue with KD still putting up 29, 7, and 4 or 5, shooting the ridiculous numbers he's been putting up. And I mean, outside of with all the stuff the Suns have been dealing with, he's been probably the most consistent factor. Let's just be honest. So I think it's hard to put. You could push him out. Like I said, I think second and third All NBA teams are kind of really mixed mismatch, whatever you want to do. But I don't know. I went for LeBron over Kawhi. Maybe there's a little bit of longevity bias in there or something. I don't know. But I think you could mismatch whatever. It's not a big, hoo-ha.
Nah, I don't think second and third team are interchangeable this year. I'm standing on this one. I think second team, I'm pretty confident as well. I can see the argument for LeBron, but with Kawhi, just the team success, him being the number 1 guy in that team, and he normally misses a lot of time. So this is probably the most healthy we've seen Kawhi Leonard as well in the regular season. He's still been hooping. Honestly, you maybe can make an argument for more of an underrated season. There's an argument that maybe he could try cracking in the first team, which is not really something we say for regular season Kawhi. So I gave that over LeBron. The big thing is just I think it's came down to team success for this one.
That's fair. No, that's a really good argument, actually. I won't lie. You might have just swayed me with that one. But I'm gonna stand
too late.
I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on my team, bro. This is my team. But that was a good argument. I can't really argue against it, to be honest. LeBron's numbers might be more impressive. Let's keep in mind LeBron is shooting 40% from 3. Which is insane. But I think the numbers might lean more towards LeBron outside of the team success. But again, I'm sticking with my team.
Yep, I like that. But since I went first for the first 2 teams, I'm gonna let you go first for the third team. Because I think this one's a little more open to debate. I think there's gonna be more conversation here.
Yeah, this one was a bit harder, but I'm gonna still put Steph Curry in there, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, Domantas Sabonis. Oh, okay.
You cannot pick Donovan Mitchell.
What?
He's not gonna reach the requirement.
Oh,
flag on the play.
Oh, I literally forgot to check that. How many games has he played?
He's gonna be just under. It's gonna be 61, 62. He's just gonna miss it.
Oh my gosh. Curry, Booker, Sabonis, Kawhi. Damn, that just threw me all the way off. Who can I
Legacy play,
even
legacy play, legacy play.
legacy play right here? All right, I'm trying to think of good Jaylen Brown, I guess. I don't know because his
That's a
team
good
is winning
shout.
a lot. Yeah, let's just go with Jaylen
Yeah,
Brown
team
then.
success does matter.
Yeah.
He didn't crack mine, but so my third team was Halliburton, Curry, Booker, LeBron, Sabonis. I've seen a lot of so I've been watching some like YouTube videos for these all NBA teams. People are
Mm-hmm.
really starting to snub Sabonis, and like I was dogging on him for like the top 30. Like,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way this season you can have Sabonis make the all that third team. Like he's in the MVP race, and like
Yeah.
yeah, you could argue maybe a little bit of a stat merchant. That's gotta matter at some point. Like
There's still number. You're still
yeah.
putting up the numbers. They the stat. Look,
Mm.
people who act like
Leads the team
stats
in double
don't.
doubles, like up there with triple doubles as well.
Exactly. Nah, there's some merit to what he's doing. Like I said, you have him on your third team too, right?
I do.
Okay, yeah, because bro's like top 10 in MVP race. You think he's not gonna get an All NBA? He's gonna be on an All NBA team, bro.
Yes,
There's
he
no
is.
way. So I have him as well.
And so the only difference we had is you had Kawhi on your third team, and I had LeBron on my third team.
Hmm.
And am I stupid or stupid? You had Jalen Brown, right?
That's why
Did you leave out Halliburton?
Curry Booker. Oh, okay. Yes, that one makes more. Like I said, bro, this was a audible out of
Yeah.
nowhere because
So
I
would
didn't.
you
I
rather have
forgot.
Halliburton or Brown?
Yeah, I go Halliburton because his numbers are probably better than Brown's arm.
Yes. So this is how much me and Everton just like click on that. We went 14 for 15 on same players on the same team. We just flipped Kawhi and LeBron.
Okay, bro, I might have to just start capping
Yeah, no, straight up. We just gotta start lying on here.
because that's oh my, there's no way. That's
Absolutely
insane.
like no discourse. And really the
Damn,
only argument was just for team success.
damn. Yeah, because that's the only reason why I consider Jaylen Brown off the top, man. Because I'm like, well, his team won like 60 plus games.
Mm.
They'll just give it to Jaylen Brown. But I forgot, yeah, Halliburton's numbers are probably definitely better than Jaylen Brown's is.
Yeah,
So,
especially being the number one guy on a playoff team as well. Gotta give it to Halliburton.
damn. You know what? I'm gonna just roll with Jaylen Brown. We'll roll with Jaylen.
But I'll
Jaylen
say
Brown better.
if you want some discourse and some cap, wait till the last segment of this episode because we're going to be introducing a segment which is going to be a lot of fun. I have it a couple weeks ago, but now we have the time to do it, so we're going to introduce that. But
Yeah.
first, we got some defensive teams to look at.
Oh, before we get into that, let me specify. Joey's did his position list. I
Oh
unfortunately
yeah,
am a
yeah,
little gotta think sometimes. I did mine's in position. So my mistake, just keep that in mind.
all good. But I will let you go first.
Okay. So my two guards were SGA and Derek White. My front court players were Herb Jones, Wemby, and Gobert.
Sorry, I'm making a live audible. Can you please read again?
Okay, so I had SGA and Derek White,
uh,
Herb Jones, Wemby, and Gobert. Now let me address the elephant in the room. Two centers. Look, they might still consider them as just two front court players. Sometimes they
yeah,
do that. So I'm just gonna go on the assumption that they still do that. Gobert and Wemby are my other
yeah.
two.
No Herb Jones.
No, Herb Jones was my other
Oh,
forward.
I can't hear. I'm actually stupid and a little bit more stupid.
You want me to say it again, the whole thing? Just
No, we're
to
good. I got it now
okay.
after that one.
Yeah, okay.
But so mine, we have some similarities, but I went positionless as well.
Hmm.
So I had Wembanyama, I had
Hmm.
Rudy Gobert, I had Anthony Davis, I had Herb Jones, and then I had Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, I mean, if I went with the positional approach, it probably would have ended up like that, to be honest, because those guys, spoiler alert, are on my other list or my
Mhm.
other team, and they kind of just got dropped down because I did the position thing. But I'll just argue, look, SGA, I think has been probably the best offensive defensive point guard if that makes a
Yeah.
two-way, that's the word. Two-way
Mm.
guard in the league. And then Derek White, man, Derek White's been phenomenal on defense. I ain't gonna lie to you. Herb Jones, yo, we gotta start having some conversations about him as a wing defender.
Yeah.
Because
He can
yo,
guard literally the 1 through 3 like
it's
effortlessly.
insane. It's insane. And then Wemby, Depoy,
Mm-hmm.
and then
Mm-hmm.
Gobert NBA's Depoy.
Yeah.
Boo.
Still incredible, by
Um,
the way. Like I know we
yeah,
like get a
yeah.
lot of shit on Rudy Gobert. He's still easily the second
Yeah,
best defender in the
easy.
NBA.
Yeah, easily. No, not to dog on Gobert, but
Yeah.
yo, when you got some extraterrestrial out here doing what he's doing, just
Mm.
gotta, you
Yeah.
know.
There's only an alien so many times in the NBA.
You know what? You just brought up a point. Let me get in my conspiracy theorist bag real
Oh
quick.
no. Oh no. Oh no.
Let's consider this.
Okay.
Andre Iguodala
Mm.
retired.
Oh
And then the
no.
next season, Wemby joins the NBA. Max Kellerman was cooking. The Martians heard about Iggy and knew he was retiring and sent out one of their guys. That's my take.
Holy fucking shit, Everton. Wow. So pretty much they're taking over the world in the next 5, 10 years.
Pretty much. We're cooked.
We're cooked, brother.
Brother.
Special teams, special players, special players. I mixed up the order. Don't cancel me, guys. I'm sorry. But now we're gonna go to second team again, still positionless because this one's 4 guards and a forward.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah. But I had Jalen Suggs,
Mhm.
SGA, Derek White, Alex Caruso, and Jaden McDaniels.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had Jalen Suggs, Alex
Mhm.
Caruso, Jaden McDaniels, Bam Adebayo, and Anthony Davis.
This sucks.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So do we go 10 for 10? But just get
Yes,
notes.
pretty much. Like we had the same 10 names, just and I probably would have done the same thing as you if I did positionless. Anyways, Jalen Suggs, claps to him. He was a
Mhm.
guy who people saw as a bust,
Yeah.
early on in his career, and to turn it around and become a pretty much all defensive level player, along with the energy he brings
Yeah.
on the basketball court,
Mhm.
impressive. I think he deserves to be an all defensive player.
But no,
Um,
hold on, can I sub in real quick? Yeah, because
yeah,
my
go
big
ahead,
thing for
bro.
Jalen Suggs, like I didn't watch as much college basketball when he was playing compared to like now, but I still watch
Mm,
a couple Gonzaga games. I never thought in my lifetime I'd be like, this is gonna be an elite defender. I did not think that
same.
was his build at all. It's kind of like
Mm-mm,
Donovan Mitchell-esque, but like the opposite, where like we thought Donovan Mitchell was gonna be like an elite defender and he ended up being an elite scorer. This is how it
yeah.
was for Jalen Suggs. I thought he was gonna be like an offensive point guard who can get you a bucket and pass the ball. He's an
Mm-hmm.
elite defender with like so much energy. Would not have guessed. So how he's transformed his game has been super impressive, and he needs that love.
I will say the same thing. I did watch a little bit of Gonzaga, and I did not expect this either. I thought he was going to come into the league and like his ceiling was going to be like a 22-8 kind of guy, like something like that. But now he's a all defensive player. I didn't, maybe I didn't, my bag wasn't as deep as I thought, but I don't remember seeing like his defense being like, oh my God. Like I remember
Yeah.
people kept saying like he had good size as a guard and stuff because he played football and stuff. But
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I did not think he was going to be an all defensive level defender. So claps to him for that.
No. And then Jaden McDaniels, criminally underrated player. Like, I know there's the Anthony Edwards meme where like they got Kevin Durant, but we got Jaden McDaniels. People completely missed the point of that video. He was not trying to say
Yeah.
Jaden McDaniels is better than Kevin Durant. He's trying to
Mm-mm.
say he has a player that can defend Kevin Durant, and that
Yeah.
is absolutely true. Jaden McDaniels is you can make an argument for the best perimeter defender for forwards in the league. He's been awesome, so he's gonna get
Yeah.
that love. And
Hmm.
then just because we agreed on everything, I'm gonna say the player I originally had but had to erase out.
Okay.
So I wanted to include SGA, or I
Hmm.
forgot to, so I put him in. But I
Hmm.
thought about replacing Alex Caruso with Chet Holmgren.
He definitely deserves a shout too.
Yeah, he deserves
Honestly,
some love.
like I feel like Wemby's hype is kind of just overshadowed what Chet's done, but
Mhm.
he's been averaging damn near 3 blocks as well, if I'm not mistaken. And we've been a OKC's been a pretty good defensive team. You could also argue he should be in the deep boy conversation too, just off of those two things going in hand. But at the end of the day, when you have the Wemby hype going on, you're just kind
Mhm.
of gonna have to exist.
Yeah.
So, but he definitely deserves a shout to be an all defensive. And Evan Mobley, him too.
Another shout,
Deserves a
Jared
shout.
Allen.
Jared Allen as well. There's some Drew Holiday, man,
Yeah,
as a
I mean he
guard.
just got paid
He did, yeah, 4-year extension. So
for an
there's a lot
old
of
man.
defensive. Yeah, what is he, 35?
Yeah, get that fossil off the field.
No, I don't know how hey, get your bag, bro.
Yeah,
I
go
ain't
get
gonna
your.
argue with that.
But all I'm saying is I've seen players get paid and then start playing like dog shit.
Chris Paul?
Mm-hmm. DeAndre Ayton,
Ooh,
Jordan
Jordan
Poole,
Poole? Ah,
Andrew Wiggins.
he's a prime example, honestly.
Yeah.
But dang, how did he not get picked on Dookie? Man, we
No,
missed.
I was there. Were some mental issues going on with Andrew Wiggins.
Oh, you're right.
I give him the pass for that. I
Praise
know
to him, praise to
shit
him.
happens. I hope he gets better, but
Yeah, yeah, me
he
too.
was a serious contender for
He
Duke.
was for me too. I was like, he was a serious contender for Dookie and mid for me. But I'm like, you
Yeah.
know what?
Oh,
I'm gonna leave him off.
he's a great mid player. Oh my god.
Could have been. But you know what? We'll let him mental stuff. I'll let him
Mhm.
pass.
And
But
let's
last thing
let's
I
not
want to
focus. Yeah, let's not focus. Oh wait, no, you got one more thing to say. My fault. My fault.
my fault. I was just gonna say the struggle, not the struggle, but looking at all the defensive guys on this list, like it really made me realize defense isn't dead. I feel like our offense has just become so good that like people think defense is gone, but no, these people
Mm,
on this list are some really good defensive
yeah,
players. Like it's insane how good some of these dudes are. It's just that offense is just so advanced, bro.
yeah. And I think so many people just watch the game for like offense and not really focusing on like what's going on the defensive side of the ball. So that's why these players are never really going to get their love. And like
Hmm.
another contender, if he wasn't injuries, OG Anunoby. Like there's
Yeah,
so many incredible defenders in the
so
NBA,
many.
and there's a lot. Like I had to show some love to like the guards, of course, but there's a lot of big men. Like the fact Jared Allen,
Hmm.
Evan Mobley aren't going to be on this team's like actually crazy.
Insane. And that just says a lot about how good like look, the defense is good in the NBA. Damn
The pause
it.
moment had to come somewhere. Pause.
I knew it. I knew it. I was hoping you were gonna gloss over it. Pause. But it just shows how good the defense is in the
Uh,
NBA. It's just that the offense has just been at a different level, and that's just what
mm.
it is, bro.
I mean, the game was always bound to evolve, but we're not going to focus on evolution because we're looking at some rookies now because we have all NBA rookie first team and second team.
Yep.
And I'm not going to lie, I had a harder time with this one. Like the first three for rookie, like I thought that was a lock, but after that, I was
Yeah.
like, there's a lot of arguments you can make for guys making the first team or those
I
last two spots.
my first four were pretty much locked for me.
Hmm.
My like fifth spot was kind of like, what do I want to lean? And then the second team, I knew which names I wanted to have for the most part, but I wasn't sure because okay, from what I read for the rookie teams, I don't think the 65 game thing applies.
That's correct.
So it's not like the games played is going to be a thing. But I don't know. It was kind of harder.
Mm.
This was probably the hardest like
Yes.
of all of the teams we had to make. So yeah.
And just a big thing I think is like just agenda wise, like if you were to make this team like from the first half of the season, I think these teams would look completely different.
Mm-hmm.
And I think
Mm-hmm.
some people still kind of live onto those like agendas. So like I feel like these rookie teams are gonna be a lot different.
Yeah,
So do you
I
want to go
agree.
first? Or do you want me to go first?
Um, who went first for defense? Was it you or me?
I think it was you. Oh, it was you because you weren't positionless, so you want
It
to go
was
first.
me. Yeah, so you can go first.
So I think the first three are locks: Wemby, Chet, Brandon Miller. I don't think there's any debate on that.
Mm-hmm.
But then for my 4 and 5, I want the Thompson twins.
Oh, Nahami Hawkes?
That's my big player when I was talking agenda wise. Hami Hawkes has
Oh,
not been that guy the second half of the season. Like he's
okay.
had
That's
like
fair.
bad shooting slumps. And just like the
Okay.
Thompson guys, they can do a little bit of everything. Like Amen Thompson, he's like there's moments where he's playing the center as the Rockets and he's like 6'5". He's just that freakishly athletic. And
Mm.
Asar Amen, they just do everything. Like the shooting is not there. They can still
No.
get you a bucket, they can pass the ball, they can rebound. They're so athletic, crazy defenders. And I think their second half of the season is why I cemented them as my first team players.
Okay, that's fair. Mine was Wemby, Chet, Hawkes, Miller, and Pods.
Odds, wow, what a shout.
Yeah. I don't know. I like for what all the issues have been with the Warriors this season, for him to be probably the most consistent, like outside of Steph, obviously, he's been the most consistent in terms of like just play and even earned himself a starting spot at one point. But he's been super consistent for this team. When they needed him, he's stepped up, all
Mm,
those things. And I don't know. I don't. Maybe I'm biased. I just like Pods. He's been really
mm,
cool.
yeah.
But yeah, I kept Hawkes on mine because maybe that was the first half of the season tax. I gave him a little bit. But you're right. He did have a bit of a drop, bit of a drop. But I feel like to go from top three in ROI to not even a first teamer, I don't know if they'll do. I don't know if I'd do that much for him to drop out. So especially with like some of these guys like the numbers don't jump out, but their season has been pretty solid. But his numbers were still probably a little bit better than some of these dudes. So I went
It,
for Hawkes.
it just when we're talking about Hoskins and Pods and then talk about the Thompson twins, the first thing you can look at is like numbers. I think they're more better all around. And then just their roles. I think they play bigger roles for the teams are than Pods and Hami Hoskins does. So that's why I gave them the edge for the first team.
And keep in mind, rookie teams, team success really doesn't matter. So
No.
that's not a
That's why
play in here.
I didn't mention wins. It's just I think their roles is what I was mainly looking at with going with their numbers as well.
No, that's
The Thompson
fair.
twins, they're so fun to watch. Like
They are.
they're already some of the best athletes in the NBA. Like they're that freaking athletic.
It's insane. Yeah, no, I am mad at that. I am mad at
Mm.
that.
So then I'm gonna go first for second team again. The first
Okay.
name, I think so many people are gonna have their first like on the first team. This is the other player I was talking about agenda wise. Derek Lively. Derek Lively got his
Yeah.
chain snatched by Daniel Gafford.
Yeah.
He's second team. So I had
Yeah.
Lively, and then I
Hmm.
had Jaime Jaquez, and then maybe my favorite rookie, Gigi Jackson. And then I have Pods. And then I know we slandered him earlier, but I also have Scoot Henderson just making the list.
Really?
I don't think he had I know he's had a rough season, but you can't tell me he was not a top 10 rookie. I think that's doing too much.
Okay. All right. So I'll read mine off. I have the Thompson twins. So I still had them on an all rookie team because they deserve to be all rookie.
That'd been crazy if you didn't.
Derek Lively.
Yeah.
Gigi Jackson. And so for that fifth spot, I picked Bilal Coulibaly because his number is actually pretty good. No, hey, don't sleep. Bilal has been good.
No, we haven't had a heated debate earlier. That's crazy talk.
You don't think Bilal
Coulibaly, over Scoot Henderson's doing too much. Okay, first off, this might be the most crazy mid-off debate that's ever going to take place on YouTube. Bilal Coulibaly and Scoot Henderson, but we're going to fucking have it.
Okay, let me say this.
He's still getting buckets. He can still pass the ball. Somewhat a decent defender. No. But Bilal Coulibaly has no bag. He might have the Rudy Gobert French tax because
he's been efficient.
Yeah, efficient with what? His 15, 20 minutes a game?
Scoot wasn't starting the whole season.
Yeah, but Scoot still does more. There's no way. Dude, Bilal Coulibaly is such a boring pick. And the fact that's what the Wizards are looking for is nuts. I'd hate being a Wizards fan.
Here's the thing, right? One, Bilal's been consistently the whole season. Two, Henderson was my Dookie player, bro.
Yeah. But Bilal Coulibaly's been consistently Scoot Henderson's shown more flashes than Bilal Coulibaly does.
I mean, no. I think Scoot's gonna be better than him. It's not that I don't think he will.
No.
I think Scoot's gonna be damn near.
Has Scoot been going up and down the board? Absolutely. But Coulibaly has just been this, but low on the list. Bilal Coulibaly has not shown some insane flashes to be over.
I mean,
Scoot has shown more.
That's okay. Like I said, I think Scoot will be better. I just think the season he's had ups and downs, but the lows were so low. Bilal's never been that low. Bilal might have been consistently mid all year, but the lows for Scoot were so low, dude.
All I'm saying is if Bilal had the Scoot role and had the hype and had to get buckets and all that Scoot done, because Bilal's mainly a defender. That's what you're really looking for. If he had the Scoot role, he would have the poop memes.
Well, okay. Well, that's why he's not. But here's the other thing. Here's the other guy I was gonna put instead of Bilal was Cason Wallace.
That's a great shout.
Maybe that's a thunder tax, but his numbers don't jump out. But look, Cason has been so good for us, bro.
If it was just off eye test, dude,
I'm just saying.
He's a reason Trey Mann got traded.
Exactly. He literally pushed Trey Mann out of the rotation.
Okay, I'm gonna have to put him in there just because he stole someone's chain. I gotta respect that.
Okay. He did, bro. So I'm gonna go. You know what? This is the 5 All NBA. Bilal, say goodbye.
Yeah.
Thunder tax, Cason Wallace.
And that one I can understand more than Bilal for Scoot, but
okay, that's fine.
And so we are gonna wrap it out. We're gonna wrap off the All NBA teams. Thank you so much for tuning into this segment of the 5 Out Podcast. I am Joey the Master LeMaster, and me and Everton are so thankful for your guys' support. If you want to keep supporting us, please check out the full podcast on Spotify and follow our TikTok account. Both of those will be in the bio, and make sure to leave a like and stay smooth.